Hi there, my name is Alika West. I am the founder and director of U Productions. I am so excited to have consent to finally release this Earth Practice show to you from 2 years ago. My co-founder Shoshana Glickman and I produced this event way before the pandemic locked down our lives. We hosted Yam, Yin, and Jesse in my living room, and I believe we were able to pack 60 plus people in there. You will hear all our wonderful voices and laughter in this recording, and I hope that it brings you the depths of joy and healing it has brought me and brought all of us who were there that evening in my living room so many months ago. It isn't the best recording in the world, but it is deep medicine nonetheless. This recording is attached to a fundraiser for Earth Practice to help them record their medicine songs professionally. To donate, find the To Earth Practice From Us Facebook event, and all the information will be listed below. If you happen to be listening to this recording after June 1st, 2021, and you feel called to support, head over to their Patreon at patreon.com/earthpractice. Look out for more Earth Practice shows by following them on Instagram and Facebook at Earth Practice, and head over to the U Productions website to see upcoming events, festivals, shows, and other offerings as the times start to change again. You can find us at www.weareuproductions.com. That is www.weareuproductions.com. And now, I'm so humbly honored to introduce to you Jesse, Yin, and Yam, also known as Earth Practice. Enjoy the show.
There's one squish pocket here.
Hot mics. Yeah.
Is everybody comfortable?
Maybe we'll save it for like a grand opening when we really need it. Yeah. Okay.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
We are really stoked to be here tonight. We've been looking forward to this so much. So as Aliko and Shoshana said, a handful of people here we've met from the festival and then from some visits and the internet, and then I think there's a whole bunch of people we don't know we're meeting for the first time. So.
And friends from Philly.
Friends from Philly. We're from East Coast. So we can introduce ourselves. I'm Jessie. I'm Yin.
I'm overwhelmed.
My name is Yam. Hi, everybody.
Yes, that's yam. Like a kind of like a sweet potato. I'm hot.
That's hot. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm feeling the room sound. Like it's just really nice right now. I mean, we can mic, but.
So funny thing for us is we call ourselves a song family because we exist as a family and a wider family in our community. Some people are here from our home community, and so anyway, we sing mostly in the kitchen and in the car and in circles on the floor and in the forest, and so mics are like a newer thing for us, and so
Yeah, I've got a very loud voice, but I want
we'll
to.
figure it out.
But we're gonna figure it out.
Okay. So to start, we really want to tune in all together because part of what this night will be is, we'll sing some songs for you, but most of our songs, if not all of them, are really meant to be sung together, all of us. Like, we are Earth Practice right now. Like, we're a band right now, all of us in the room. And so some of the songs we'll teach, and some of them you can just pick up on really quickly. But really, your voice is so welcome tonight. It's actually needed for the songs to fill out. And I think that's really, I think why we're all here, probably, or most of us. It's like there's something that happens when we come together and we tune in and listen and start to bring our voices into something collective. So I always like to say, when we're inviting that in, this community maybe sings together all the time, and so if so, we'll just let this go where it needs to go. But this kind of singing isn't about how your voice sounds. Everybody can sing, everybody has a voice. Your voice is welcome and it's needed exactly as it is. And if you feel shy about your voice, you can first know that every one of us has gone through a huge evolution with being able to hear our own voices and feel comfortable and familiar. And one of the ways that you do that is you sing. There's no other way. It's like you jump in, and singing with other people can be a great way to do that because we get the support of each other's voices in that. So when you feel like you're a little wobbly, or you don't know if you're thinking whatever you're thinking about your own sound, other people are picking up and filling in the gap. And yeah? Do you want to sing?
Can I tell a funny story about that? When I was younger, like middle school age, I wanted to sing for people, but I was so nervous that I would, at this point it's like, whoa, that's like big time like ego stuff, but I was like, all right, turn around, close your eyes, okay, go in the bathroom, close the door, just open to a crack. Like, it was so specific before I could sing.
Before you could sing.
I would sing for someone like, I can sing. And they'd be like, you can't sing. No. Close your eyes. Don't look at me. I need another drink of water. And I always would sing Joyful, Joyful from Sister Act 2. So I've come a long way.
Yeah. Ty, would you mind just turning down my microphone, like, 25% from where it is now? Yeah, like.
It's
yeah.
going down a bit.
Okay, cool.
It's just you can hear it louder.
So let's collectively tune in together. We'll do something, do Tony.
Yeah, and before that, I'd like to invite everyone in this room to kind of arrive together by doing something together that we're all really doing right now anyway, which is breathing. So I would just like maybe to call in a few breaths together. Can we do that? All right, let's just try one. Oh, that feels really good. Let's do that again. Okay, with this next breath, take it in. I invite you to forget the past. It's gone. It's gone. This next breath, I invite you to let go of the future. And with this next breath, let's bring ourselves fully into this moment. It's happening right now. It's a really good moment to wrap ourselves in. Let's do it up together.
we truly need is in all of us, is in all of us. The medicine that we truly need is in all of us, is in all of
You guys sound beautiful. You sound beautiful. This is a good container. Let's put some stuff in it. It's as big as the ocean, bigger. Yeah, let's dump it out, fill it again.
Yeah.
Clear your mind, clear your head, let there be space instead. Clear your mind, clear your head, let there be space instead. Clear your mind, clear your head, let there be space instead. Clear your mind, clear your head, let there be space instead. Clear your mind, clear your head, let there be space instead. Let there be space instead. Let there be space instead. Let there be space mind, clear your head, let there be space instead. Let there be space instead. Let there be space instead.
We make this up as we go.
It's true.
You can't make shit up as you go. That's what's happening. Clear your mind, clear your head, let there be space instead. Clear your mind, clear your head, let there be space instead.
Okay, so we really do make up a lot of it.
Yeah, this is happening in real time. We've got loose structures sometimes, but what I love about these sharings is that each one's unique to the people bringing their electromagnetic fields to, into this. We're making this up together, and that's really thrilling to me. Wow. Just really taking this in for a minute.
We like make this list, but then you don't know who's going to be in the room and what's going on. So you want to do that one? Okay.
And we're gonna I'm going to communicate to you throughout the show, throughout this sharing. There'll be moments where we teach, and there'll be moments where we just share, and you guys can just receive that. There'll be other moments. I'm sure I can't even know yet, but that's a basic structure. Sure, I can't even know.
Things will happen, then other things will happen.
Bye-bye.
You are free. 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 Eyes open, heart wide. Eyes open, heart wide. You are free. 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 Eyes open, heart wide. Eyes open, heart wide. Eyes open, heart wide. You are free. 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 Eyes open, heart wide. Eyes open, heart wide. Eyes open, heart wide. Eyes open, heart wide. You are free. You are free. You are free. You are free.
Yeah, y'all gonna have to forgive me because I'm overwhelmed at how much like spiritual horsepower is in this room. There's a lot in here. We may take a few breaks, water breaks, breathing breaks, but we're gonna get through this together. Oh, hold on to that.
Okay. This song's called Old Love. I think you'll pick it up. Well, let's try it.
I'm staring like straight in the eyes of an orchid. I didn't know orchid had eyes. It's like a, thank you. It's like a snake.
It's just like being at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, this song's called Old Love, and it's it came from a place of, you know, my experience of growing into love has been so much about like opening and like finding what it's like to let there be space inside of love instead of this kind of like tight, constricted, like possessive or demanding kind of love that maybe was modeled for me or that culturally was, you know, offered. And so this song comes from just that learning of how much opening is needed to really let love in and how much space there can be inside of love, even when it's painful. You are opening wide, stretching from the sea to the sky. And in the palm of your hand is a river running deep and wide. You are opening wide, stretching from the sea to the sky. And in the palm of your hand is a river running deep and wide. You are opening wide, stretching from the sea to the sky. And in the palm of your hand is a river running deep and wide. You are opening wide, stretching from the sea to the sky. And in the palm of your hand is a river running deep and wide. This is an ode, oh love, and you can't hold it back. This is an ode, oh love, and you can't turn it off. This is an ode, oh love, and you can't box it up. This is an ode, oh love, and you can't run from it anymore. You are opening wide, stretching from the sea to the sky. And in the palm of your hand is a river running deep and wide. Is a river running deep and wide. You are opening wide, stretching from the sea to the sky. In the palm of your hand is a river running deep and wide. This is an ode, oh love, and you can't hold it back. This is an ode, oh love, and you can't turn it off. This is an ode, oh love, and you can't box it up. This is an ode, oh love, and you can't run from it anymore. This is an ode, oh love, and you can't hold it back. This is an ode, oh love, and you can't turn it off. This is an ode, oh love, and you can't box it up. This is an ode, oh love, and you can't learn from it anymore. You are opening wide.
from the sea to the sky. And in the palm of your hand is a river running deep and wide. This is an old love, and you can't hold it back. This is an old love, and you can't turn it off. This is an old love, and you can't box it up. This is an old love, and you can't run from it anymore. This is an old love, and you can't hold it back. This is an old love, and you can't turn it off. This is an old love, and you can't box it up. This is an old love, and you can't run from it anymore.
Hold on, I'm lost.
That's the spirit of Waldo brought in this room.
Our little 5-year-old buddy is really into techno right now, so he likes to go.
Box it up and say, run from it anymore.
Hold it back. Turn it off. Box it up. Run from it anymore. Hold it back. Turn it off. Box it up.
And you can't
Run from it anymore.
Don't even think about it. It's not possible.
Oh yeah, thanks.
I
got that one.
I always want to make a joke.
Well, go ahead.
Joe.
I just was picturing old love. You could probably run from old love.
So slow.
Hold on a second.
There's like a
But why would you want to?
You can run. You can't get away. That's the problem.
It's true.
There's something. Okay, there we go.
So this is a perfect time, since we're all sharing. We're all in each other's fields right now, basking in all of that. This right here it's a bell of mindfulness. It's a hotel bell that I found in the thrift store. I really like it because we come from a really rich tradition of singing in our community. In Bellingham, there are even those in this room, especially you, Raj. We've been singing together for a long time in circle, and it's important to note that a lot of what we do in helping each other find our voice is allowing songs to come through us. We call it song catching. These are songs coming through now from the land, from all sorts of things, but the land is giving us these songs, and there's lots of them, and so I think it's important to recognize these are prayers, these are indigenous songs from the moment now, and it's honoring the tradition of song, which is probably one of the most ancient human technologies, if I could call it that, there ever was. Some say this whole thing got started with vibration anyway, so anytime you hear this, it's just a nice reminder that we're all together here, because it might get giggly, it might get like that. It can get very austere, very somber too, but the bell kind of reminds us that we're here to play too. We're here to be
This
together.
isn't a joke. This one.
Okay.
I don't remember the name for it, but our friend Meg Yates would talk about this energy that gets created in a room when people are sharing like a heart space. That it's like almost like Femi, but I don't think it's that. It's like something similar to that, but it's. Do you remember? I don't know. But it's this energy she was talking about that it can either like bring you closer to the people around you and bring you like into a deeper like healing space, or like just something expansive, or it can just turn into like ooh, like that kind of like wild energy, but it's like working with the energy is what she was talking about. But I like thinking about that because it is quite often, if it's not like a focused energy, it just turns into like wild fun, which is fun. But if there's like another kind of like focused, maybe like more intentional, like harness the energy, like the power of like the ring or something. Feels really like, strong medicine. So
Yeah, make no mistake. This is we're sharing
somewhere in
medicine
the middle
tonight. This is medicine for us. It's medicine for everybody. So I'm gonna sing a song now. I don't think I'm gonna teach it. We're just gonna sing this one.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone
If you guys want, like with any of our songs, if you start to catch it, by all means join in. But this one, I'm just gonna go into it. It's called "With Us Now," and maybe as a way to be a little intentional here, if we could take a moment to consider our guides, our teachers, whomever they are to you, whatever spirit guides you have. It could be Jim Henson, and it could be something else, another person. Let's welcome them in for a moment. Whomever and whatever has joined us now in this room is here with us to protect us and help us. And this is a song to them. A long time ago, before history was history or names were in a book, there were guides and teachers whose names we might not ever know, but they're not forgotten. No, they're with us now. No, you're not forgotten. No, you're with us now. A long time ago, before history was history or names were in a book, there were guides and teachers whose names we might not ever know, but they're not forgotten. No, they're with us now. No, you're not forgotten. No, you're with us now. A long time ago, when history was history and life overflowed, there were friends and helpers whose deeds we might not ever know, but they're not forgotten. No, they're with us now. No, you're not forgotten. No, you're with us now. No, you're not forgotten. No, you're with us now. No, you're not forgotten. No, you're with us now. The nameless name, the traceless trace, the soundless sound, the waveless wave, the nameless name, the traceless trace, the soundless sound, the waveless wave, the nameless name, the traceless trace, the soundless sound, the waveless wave, the nameless name, the traceless trace, the soundless, the waveless wave, the nameless name, the traceless trace, the soundless sound, the waveless wave, the nameless name, the traceless trace, the soundless sound, the waveless wave, the nameless name, the traceless trace, the soundless sound,
the waveless way, the nameless name.
We know
Traceless
you are
trace,
with us
the
now.
soundless sound, the waveless ray,
I said,
the
Spirit
the
guide,
soundless sound, the waveless way,
ancestors,
the
I
soundless sound,
can
the
feel
waveless
you,
way,
and
the
we
nameless name, the traceless trace,
not
the
forgotten.
soundless sound, the waveless way, the nameless name,
We
the
know
traceless
you are
trace,
with us
the
now.
soundless sound, the waveless way. With us now, 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 with us now. You are us now, 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 you are us now. Spirit guides, help me turn this darkness into light. Heal what needs healing inside me. Use my sorrow and sadness as a key. I said, Spirit guides, help us turn this darkness into light. Heal what needs healing inside me. Use my joy and happiness as a key. Spirit guides, help us turn this darkness into light. Heal what needs healing inside me. Use my joy and happiness as a key, as a key. Use my sorrow and sadness as a key, as a key. Use my joy and happiness as a key, as a key. My sadness. Use my sorrow and sadness as a key. Joy and happiness. Use my joy and happiness as a key. All this confusion. Use all this confusion as a key. Use all this confusion as a key. Use all this confusion as a key. Use all this. Use all of this. Use all of this as a key.
We all grew up in church, and so I think praying is something that we learned how to do, and then it kind of got confusing. There's a bunch of other stuff going on there. Songs have become a way that we've learned to pray again, you know, without any sense of like dogma attached or limitation. It's like wherever a prayer comes from in our body, wherever a prayer comes from in the human, it feels like that's what a song is. And our friend Dawn back in Philly, she would always say something like a song is a prayer like 100 times over. It's like the most magnified prayer we could have is a song. So is sticky for you, it's sticky for me too. But I know what I mean when I say it now. I know the feeling that I mean.
I think it's really cool to note that in an all-inclusive space that's, a secular space, it's not often that we get to sing in places outside of like religious institutions, So another thing about this moment in time is like we're all finding ways to commune in the ways that feel good to us and feel in line with our values, our integrities, whatever it is. So this is great. This is my church. When I get to sing with people, every color of the rainbow, every walk of life. Just this is how I guess I was always told it would be, but it didn't really make sense in a lot of institutions. Not to speak poorly if anyone is a part of institutions. That's okay.
You're doing great.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
I have a song.
First time talking.
I have a song.
You got a song?
Yeah.
Two.
Sing it.
It's coming.
Could you just request them?
No.
It's her little.
2 moons.
Oh.
Later.
We have a moon block. Yeah.
Great.
Oh yeah.
This song comes from the Buddha. It's called Four Truths. Anyone? Four Truths, yeah. So it was a way that I think I was learning about the fourth truths, and the song helped me remember. Here it is. Let us first acknowledge there is pain. There is pain. Is it too high? Let us first acknowledge. Let us first acknowledge there is pain. So slightly different. Let us first. Okay, I'm gonna take a sip.
If we start at the wrong place, it's like a bit of a wild goose screw.
We normally use a pitch pipe, but we didn't write down any of this time. Let us first acknowledge there is pain. There is pain. Let us first acknowledge there is pain. There is pain. Let us first acknowledge there is pain. There is pain. Let us first acknowledge there is pain. There is pain. Let us first acknowledge there is pain. There is pain. Let us first acknowledge there is pain. There is pain. Let us first acknowledge there is pain. There is pain. Let us first acknowledge there is pain. There is pain. Oh, now little by little let go. Let go. Oh, now little by little let go. Let go. Oh, now little by little let go. Let go. Oh, now little by little let go. Let go.
We don't have to suffer from our pain.
From our pain. We don't have to suffer from our pain. From our pain. We don't have to suffer from our pain. From our pain. We don't have to suffer from our pain. From our pain. Oh, now little by little let go. Let go. Oh, now little by little let go. Let go. Oh, now little by little let go. Let go. Oh, now middle, let's go back. Let's go back to the middle, let's go back. Let's go back to the middle, let's go back. Let's go back to the middle, let's go back. Oh, now little by little, let go, let go. Oh, now little by little, let go, let go. Oh, now little by little, let go, let go. Oh, now little by little, let go, let go.
Let us first acknowledge there is pain, so much pain, so much pain. Let us first acknowledge there is pain, there is pain. Let us first acknowledge there is pain, there is pain, so much pain. Let us first acknowledge there is pain, there is pain. Let us first acknowledge there is pain, there is pain, oh so much pain. Let us first acknowledge there is pain, there is pain. Let us first acknowledge from our pain, from our pain. We don't have to suffer from our pain, from our pain. Let us first suffer little, let go. There is pain, there is pain. Let us first suffer little, let go, let go. Oh, now little by little, let's go, let go. There is pain. Oh, now little by little, let's go, let go. Oh, now little by little, let go, let go. Oh, now little by little, let go, let go. Oh, now little by little, let go, let go. Oh, now little by little, let go. Little by little, let go. Little by little, let go. Little by little, little by
Now reach the point of the show where the doors.
It's cool area. How's everybody doing? Does anyone need to get up and use the bathroom?
I need to pee.
9.
Yeah. Should we take a moment to...
All that is and all that lives are one. When all that is blends with all that lives, all that is and all that lives are one. All that is and all that lives are one. When
2, 3, I know that part.
These songs are probably the oldest ones that we have, at least for Young and I. And this is this banged up old guitar that I carried around for years called the Phantom, and we made up this tuning on it that we could play really easily, and then we wrote basically a whole album's worth of songs. And we don't use the guitar so much anymore when we play. It's mostly just our voices. But these songs are super special to me because they were written during a really, really wild time in our lives. And just one of those seasons where I like to say that it's like sometimes you know that you're in a portal. And I don't mean that in like a ooh, that's a fun way. Like you enter into some kind of like portal, usually through pain. And you're in it, and you kind of know when you're in it. And then for me, I often have this feeling when I get spit out the other side. It might be like a subtle feeling, but it's like I know that it's done. Like the wave is done for a moment. And sometimes they're long, and sometimes they're short. Whatever those are, whatever those like learning wormholes are, they are precious, and they're really hard, totally. Yep. And they're real, and we all go through them. Yeah. So these are some of the songs that walked, I'll say me, I would say probably us, but definitely me through one of the most painful seasons of my life. And this next song we're going to do is called What Remains. And it comes from a teacher of mine who's not alive, and his name is Ramana Maharshi. He was a man who lived in India who became realized and was silent a lot. And there was just, people would come to Ramana all the time and ask all these questions, and Ramana always would just point them back to who's asking the question. So they have all these elaborate questions about how does it work, how does this work, how do we become what we are, how do we move through pain, like how do we become realized. And he always just pointed people right back to themselves, like who's asking, like, find out who's asking, and then you'll know the answer to the question. And so at some point someone came to him asking about this and that, and his response was something like, let what comes come, and let what goes go, and find out what remains, like find out what's still there amidst the comings and the goings, the pain, the joy, the times when it's great, the times when it's not, the certainty, the uncertainty. It's always a pendulum moving back and forth, experience is moving back and forth. There's something in there that's not moving, and that's worth investigating, it's worth finding. So, this song.
Everything's welcome here in this container. It's all so safe. So much healing is available to us. Let what comes come, and let what goes go. Let what comes come, and let what goes go. Let what comes come, let what goes go. Find out what remains, find out what remains, find out what remains.
Let what comes come, let what goes go.
Find out what remains, find out what remains, find out what remains.
Let what comes come, let what goes go. Find out what remains, find out what remains, find out what remains.
Let what comes come, let what goes go. Find out what remains, find out what remains, find out
What remains, what remains, what remains, what remains,
what remains,
what remains,
what remains,
what remains. Let what comes come, let what goes go. Let what comes come, let what goes go. Let what comes come, let what goes go. Deliverance, exception. A river that's always flowing, knowing that's always growing. Find out what remains, 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 find out what remains. Let what comes come, let what goes go. 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 Find out what remains, find out what remains, find out what remains. Comes come, let what goes go. Find out what remains, find out what remains, find out what. Let what comes come, let what goes go. Find out what remains, find out what. Find out what remains, find out what remains, what, find out what remains, find out what remains, what remains, find out what remains. Forgiveness, acceptance,
Deliverance, protection.
deliverance, protection.
A river that's always flowing.
A river that's always flowing, always flowing.
A knowing that's always growing.
Knowing that's always growing. Find out what remains, 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 find out what, find out what remains, find out what, find out what, find out what remains, find out what, find out what remains, find out what, 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 oh, find out what, 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 find out sharing the medicine. That's what we're doing right now. Share word?
Shared last night. I got to hear Michael Mead speak, and something he spoke about was this idea that chaos and entropy are happening at the same time that new order is coming into being. And he talked about kind of throughout history there has been predictions of, like, right, apocalypse, 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 and what we think of
so much courage, all of it, the living and being with what is such an impermanent and unpredictable experience. It takes a lot of courage. I'm really thankful to be in a room with all of you right now, just singing, doing something so simple together. Yeah, just in the face of how much courage it takes to live, not just to stay alive, but like to live too in it. You probably noticed like a lot of the songs that we share come from teachings that have really helped us, like anchored us in the uncertainty. And this, I think, is probably one of the biggest gifts that music can give us right now in these times. I think music is actually the way that we're going to transmit messages to each other, like the way we are, and that we will going forward quickly. Like if we share a song, then we can quickly communicate a whole transmission to each other, and inside of that transmission can be information that helps us anchor when we're feeling like we're spinning out, can be directions on how to orient our mind or our actions, can be remembrances, can be it's a language that we share, you know. So these songs, like, they're yours too. Like we're singing them, and like take them, sing them, share them, because this is a way we're building like our own mycelial network, like a way we can get information going fast together, you know, information that's useful. Like Hannah said, in times when so many things are happening at the same time, which is maybe how it always is, you know, I'm not sure, but to be able to cut through that quickly with, I'll say truth, you know, I don't know what that means exactly, except that like these feel like truths. They feel like compasses, you know, like something that orients us all towards a similar north. So we're going to share a song that is another song that comes from a teacher of mine who is living. Her name is Jaya Ashmore. She's part of something called Open Dharma, which I would really recommend checking out. You can find them online, and there's lots of recordings. And anyway, this teacher has just been really instrumental for me, and I sort of like hold her in my heart. And she taught me that rest was a form of meditation. So I like learned to meditate through rest, and that changed my life. And so this idea that maybe it's not all about like this really upright, tense struggle, but actually that something about this has to do with just like progressively relaxing more and more into the fabric of like whatever is holding all of this life. So this is a song to her and from her to me. It's called Rest Back. Let go of what you hold. Rest back into what you love. Everything is free. Everything is free. Free. Let go of what you hold. Rest back into what you love. Everything is free. Everything is free. Free. Let go of what you hold. Let nothing hold you back. Rest back into what you love. Let there be no struggle in your life. Everything is free. Free. Everything is free. 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 Let go of what you hold.
going up. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going up. Let go of what you hold. Let nothing hold you back. Oh, rest back into what you love. Let there be no struggle in your love. Everything is free. Free. Everything is free. Free. Let go of what you hold. Let nothing hold you back. Oh, rest back into what you love. Let there be no struggle in your life. Everything is free. Free. Everything is free. Free. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, 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 keep Let go of what you hold. Rest back into what you love. Everything is free. Everything is free. Free.
We got a little moon block coming now. These are songs from the moon, straight from the moon.
Yeah.
And I want to recognize this. Some of the songs, this is medicine for us. We've said this. It's medicine we're sharing. Sometimes medicine, a lot of, a heavy dose of medicine can be really intense. So we can hold that together. And also, here's just some really beautiful stuff about the moon. We can just take that into. It's an honor to share this space together. It's an honor to heal together. Yeah. Wow.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah. Don't
going.
stop.
Let's not stop. So the funny thing about that song is, sorry, jeez.
Wendy?
Water jug, the medicine. You got that magic Olympia water?
I
Get
do.
that jug? I need the Eldritch
So-
mystical waters.
So funny thing about that song "Rest Back" is
My legs.
it came to me from the moon actually. I mean, and I don't mean that to be like cryptic. It's just if you stare at the moon long enough and hum,
You might get a song.
you'll get a song. So, and I was on Kauai for a winter teaching out there, and the first part of that song came through, let go of what you hold, rest back into what you love, everything is free. And then I kept hearing this other part, and I would like hum it to Yam. I'd be like, it goes like, I didn't know what the words were. I'm like, it sounds like it's like, keep going, keep going, keep going. And I didn't know what it meant. I'm like, it just seems like a weird, just like a weird hook to put in there or something. And then fast forward 2 years later, and I'm with my teacher Jaya on meditation retreat, and she tells this story about her teacher, which is a man named Papaji, who was a student of Ramana Maharshi, who was the teacher we just talked about with What Remains. So anyway, they're like in this connected line, and she's telling a story about Papaji, and that when she was, she'll say she missed all of the 90s because she was like in meditation. She doesn't know what was going on. She doesn't know any of the cultural references and stuff, and it's true. She's really rad, but she so she was with Papaji for a lot of this time, 80s or 90s, and so she said, she'd hit this kind of plateau where she'd been sitting for a long time with herself and it just wasn't going anywhere. And so she went to Papaji to tell him, like, what do I do next? And she's like, his TV was on or whatever. She's like talking to him, he's like looking around her, like at the TV. And she's explaining like how difficult this part of her life is and what should she do next and for her practice. And he just is like watching the TV and he's like, maybe just keep going. I was like, whoa, that's what, I heard it, in the song, and then,
Maybe keep going.
so we say this all the time, maybe just keep going.
the
What do you do?
The best insight I've ever received from everyone was just, wait and see.
Wait and see, maybe keep going. Okay. Singing gets me so sleepy. It's so cold. I know. I'm forgetting right.
We're doing a show.
We could take a dance break.
I'm feeling the medicine.
Oh no, we have a song for that. We'll have it. We have a dance song.
block.
Pretty soon.
We got a dance block.
Rad.
It'll help me wake
People
up.
are already recording.
Okay,
Right?
cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't want to record anyone without permission.
Yes.
Oh, we're.
So yeah, I guess by the way, consent. Yes, this is being recorded. If anyone has issue with that, please take it up to Rico right now.
Totally safe.
Or later talk to Rico. Yeah.
Right now is good.
Turn it off. Moon, you are a sign of the ever-changing times. Moon, you are the light waxing and waning. Moon, you are a sign of the ever-changing times. People know this. Moon, you are the light waxing and waning. Yes. Moon, you are a sign of the ever-changing times. Moon, you are the light waxing and waning. Moon, you are a sign of the ever-changing times. Moon, you are the light waxing and waning. I love to see you in the daytime, following me on my way. And I love to see you in the nighttime. Moon, you have a beautiful face. Moon, you have a beautiful face. Moon, you are a sign of the ever-changing times. Moon, you are the light waxing and waning. Moon, you
you are a sign of the ever-changing times. Moon, you are the light waxing and waning. I love to see you in the daytime, following me on my way. And I love to see you in the nighttime. Moon, you have a beautiful face. 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 Moon, you are a sign. Moon, you are a sign. Moon, you are a sign. Moon, you are a sign.
Ones I love.
And now for a few special songs from a recent online Earth Practice show presented to you by 350 Seattle and U Productions.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Don't do anything for a minute. Don't think anything for a moment. Don't do anything for a minute. Don't think anything for a moment. Don't hear anything. Don't see anything. Don't smell anything. Don't taste anything. Don't touch anything. Don't do anything. Don't speak. Don't do anything for a minute. Don't think anything for a moment. Don't do anything for a minute. Don't think anything for a moment. Don't hear anything. Don't see anything. Don't smell anything. Don't taste anything. No, don't touch anything. Don't do anything. Don't speak. Open your heart, that's all. Open your heart, that's all. Open your heart, that's all. That's all. That's all. Open your heart, that's all.
You can
Open your heart, that's all. Just open your heart, that's all. That's all. That's all. Open your heart, that's all. Oh, open your heart, that's all. You can open your heart, that's all. That's all. That's all. Open your heart, that's all. Not just open your heart, that's all. You can open your heart, that's all. That's all. That's all.
don't
Do anything for a minute. Don't think anything for a moment. Don't do anything for a minute. Don't think anything for a moment. Don't hear anything. Don't see anything. Don't smell anything. Don't taste anything. Don't touch anything. Don't do anything. Don't speak. Now open your heart, that's all. Open your heart, that's all. Open your heart, that's all. That's all. That's all. Open your heart, that's all. You can open your heart, that's all. Now just open your heart, that's all. That's all. That's all, open your heart. That's all, you can open your heart. That's all, now just open your heart. That's all, that's all, that's all, open your heart. That's all, you can open your heart. That's all, just open your heart. That's all, that's all, that's all. And see what happens, see what's happening, you can see what's happening, see what's happening, now just see what's happening, see what happens, now just see what happens, see what happens.
Overcome. 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 Striking, arresting, overcome. Striking, arresting. Striking, arresting, overcome. 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 Striking, arresting, overcome. Striking, arresting. Striking, arresting, overcome. Striking, arresting. Striking, arresting, overcome. Striking, arresting. Striking, arresting, overcome. 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 Overcome.
I'm still becoming all that I am. It's okay if I haven't figured out everything just yet. Wanna try that? I'm still becoming all that I am. It's okay if I haven't figured out everything just yet. 'Cause I'm still becoming all that I am. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Try that. I'm still becoming all that I am. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Let's try this together. I'm still becoming all that I am. It's okay if I haven't figured out everything just yet. 'Cause I'm still becoming all that I am. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. Here's the chorus. I am somebody who matters. Doesn't matter if I don't know where I'm going next. I am somebody who matters. Doesn't matter if I don't know what I'm doing here. Yeah. Yep. Here we go, all together now. I'm still becoming all that I am. It's okay if I haven't figured out everything just yet. Everyone, I'm still becoming all that I am. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. One more time from the top. Oh, I'm still becoming all that I am. It's okay if I haven't figured out everything just yet. Oh, and I'm still becoming all that I am. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Yeah, Mary Poppins umbrella. It's okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. 'Cause I am, you are somebody who matters. Doesn't matter if you don't know where you're going next. You are somebody who matters. Doesn't matter if you don't know what you're doing here. Yeah, 'cause you are somebody who matters. Doesn't matter if you don't know where you're going next. You are somebody who matters. Doesn't matter if you don't know what you're doing here. Yeah. I'm still becoming all that I am. It's okay if I haven't figured out everything just yet. I'm still becoming all that I am. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. You're okay, you're okay, you're okay. We're okay, we're okay, we're okay. Shout out to Fred Rogers. Shout out to Mary Poppins. That feels like a song we could sing each other to go to sleep. We've got one more song, I think.
I think we'll I think someone was asking how to get in touch about getting music medicine voicemail. Yeah. So how do you get so if you have Instagram, you can find Earth Practice Music on Instagram.
At Earth Practice Music.
And that's one way. Another way is
give our email. Do you want my phone number?
You don't
Everybody?
check your email. I'm gonna put your phone number.
I put my phone number.
I'm gonna put Yem's phone number in the chat because that's just how we.
You guys,
roll.
yeah, just know this.
What's your
if
phone
you
number,
do
babe?
message me,
805.
expect a message back. I'm gonna leave you a voicemail.
What's your phone number?
All right, here's the digits. This is wild. 805-257-7103.
Hold on. 7103. We have like a dream of having like a Dharma hotline. So you can call the number.
It's like, hey, it's Yam and Jesse here. What's your Dharma emergency?
You just need to talk about something for a second.
I'm having a spiritual emergence. I need help.
It's true. It's real.
It's emergent. Okay. Anywho, we'll talk about the Dharma hotline some other time. We got one last song. Before we sing it, I just want to thank Liko. I want to thank Ale. And I want to thank every single rectangle and the person inside it for sharing this space for the last couple hours. We've created a container, and now we're going to close it together.
And just really, whatever work, if you were in the workshop, the seeds really, really germinate. And like we started with, like share what you know and share what you're finding so that we can all keep growing together. And looking forward to being together in person soon. Soon is my hope.
We're going to close with a prayer for world healing. Because that's what this is all about. Something I say to my son Waldo most nights when I tuck him in. It's something we've like developed together, but it's something like, world be free, world be healed, world be fun, world healing.
World be fun is Waldo's edition.
Yeah,
and it's
Waldo.
really necessary.
Yeah, he's a 7-year-old. He brings that fun. Right? We can have fun. It's okay. Sometimes. Most times. Teach or just sing it out?
Just sing it out nice and slow.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to leave a little bubble of space before I start singing because that just feels appropriate. And let's work on amplifying everything we just experienced together. Just amplify that out to everyone in the world who needs it right now. All of us. Feeling the world healing itself. Feeling myself healing myself again. Feeling the world healing itself. Feeling myself healing myself again. Sing it with me. Feeling the world healing itself. Feeling myself healing myself again. Feeling the world healing itself. They are one in the same. Are they not one in the same after all? We are one in the same. Are we not one in the same after all? Feeling the world healing itself. Feeling myself healing myself again. Feeling the world healing itself. Feeling myself healing myself again. They are one in the same. Are they not one in the same after all? We are one in the same. Are we not one in the same after all? After all, after all, after all. Are we not one after all? Are we not one in the same after all? After all, after all, after all. Are we not one after all? Are we not one in the same after all? After all, after all, after all. Are we not after all? Are we not one in the same after feeling the world healing? Feeling myself healing. Feeling the world healing. Feeling my by self-healing. We are one and the same. Are we not one and the same after all? We are one and the same. Are we not one and the same after all? After all, after all, after all. Are we not one after all? Are we not one and the same after all? After all, after all, after all. Are we not after all? Are we not one and the same after all? After all, after all, after all. Are we not one after all? Are we not one and the same after all?